Sofonías capítulo 1 versículo 10. Cuando llegue ese día, se escuchará un gran clamor desde la puerta del pescado, graves gemidos desde la segunda puerta, y dolientes quejas desde las colinas. Palabra de Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. Halal la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakudash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushua, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushua, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushua, the water, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakudash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, y Shalom a los escogidos. Ese día se está acercando y ese día está hablando de un colapso de la sociedad. Y Estados Unidos se está volviendo un país tercermundista y poco a poco se está volviendo un país tercermundista y como quiera hay israelitas que quieren irse para allá sin saber que le está esperando un destino horrible en Babilonia, en Estados Unidos. Escasez de energía próximamente en Estados Unidos. Se prevé que las centrales eléctricas existentes se retiren a un ritmo más rápido que las instalaciones de nuevas unidades, y la dependencia de proyectos renovables amenaza con una escasez generalizada de energía, según un nuevo informe de la empresa regional de transmisión de energía PJM Interconnection. El análisis de PJM muestra que 40 gigavatios de la generación de energía existente corren el riesgo de retirarse para 2030, lo que representa el 21% de su capacidad instalada actual. Mientras tanto, 290 gigavatios de nueva fuente de alimentación buscan conectarse a la red de PJM, pero el 94% de ese suministro de energía se compone de proyectos de energía renovable que tienden a tener una tasa de finalización del 5%. Y esto arroja dudas sobre la capacidad de la nueva fuente de alimentación para reemplazar la antigua. PJM cubre 13 estados del este y el Distrito de Columbia. Washington, D.C. Okay. Imagínense apagones en la Casa Blanca. Yo estoy seguro que tienen como generadores de respaldo, pero imagínense que al frente de la Casa Blanca o los edificios que están al lado o detrás de la Casa Blanca sufriendo de apagones. Que eso va, mira, eso va a ir dañando la economía. La economía ya se está dañando ya, pero imagínate, si tú incluyes que fallas eléctricas a esa situación, ¿ok? Si tú incluyes eso, va a empeorarse, que la economía va a empeorarse, porque si no hay luz no se puede trabajar. Y por eso que dice que ahí dice quejas de las colinas. Okay, los mercados de valores van a ir colapsándose. desplomándose. Sofonías 1, versículo 11. Lloren, habitantes de Mactés, porque todo el pueblo de mercaderes ha sido destruido. Han sido destruidos todos los que traían dinero. Y eso está hablando del mercado de valor desplomándose. Cuando llegue el momento, yo examinaré con linterna, con linterna, porque no va a haber luz. Cuando llegue el momento, yo examinaré con linterna a Jerusalén y castigaré a los que se hallan en tranquilo reposo y asentados como el vino. Castigaré a esos que dentro de sí piensan, Yahweh no hace bien ni hace mal. Por pensar así, sus bienes serán saqueados y sus casas serán derribadas. Construirán casas, pero no llegarán a habitarlas. Plantarán viñas, pero no llegarán a beber su vino. Y Yahweh va a usar a su mano izquierda para buscar a estos israelitas, porque Mactés es una ciudad en Israel, ¿ok? Para buscar a los israelitas, porque los israelitas van a ser cazados, ¿ok? Por nuestros enemigos en estos tiempos, en estos últimos tiempos. Okay, van a ver hombres blancos racistas, okay, edomitas en Estados Unidos, y se van a juntar en grupos a buscar hispanos, negros y hasta chinos, gente de todas razas, porque ellos le tienen odio a todo el mundo. Pero especialmente le tienen odio a los negros y a los hispanos y a los indios. Y si no hay luz, ¿qué es lo que tú crees que ellos van a hacer? Ellos van a buscar con la linterna. Te van a buscar con la linterna. Okay, y van a ser los 2/3 que van a caer ahí. Porque ellos son los que piensan que Yahweh no va a ser bien ni va a ser mal. No va a pasar nada. Todo va a ser igual. Yo creo que la situación se va a mejorar. Eso es lo que ellos dicen. Pero por pensar aquí, Yahweh va a quitarle todo lo que tienen. Ya está cerca el gran día de Yahweh. Ya está cerca, muy cerca. Será un día de amargura y de gran estrépito, en el que hasta los valientes pedirán ayuda. Que hasta los policías, los soldados van a llorar. Ok, esos hombres de guerra, los hombres que sabe que son hombres, van a llorar en ese tiempo. Esos tigres pandilleros, MS-13, ok, tigres de carteles, cholos. Okay, esos tigres van a llorar en esos tiempos. Porque ahí vamos a ver si son guapos. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, shalom. Zephaniah 1 verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Alright, and this is basically talking about a societal collapse. Alright. noise from the fish gate. They won't be able to get no fishes because there's gonna be a scarcity of fishes because they're all gonna be, the environment is getting messed up. Crashing from the hills, these cities are gonna be in distress because the economy is gonna be collapsing, and all that shit is gonna be a prelude to that right here. Is power shortages coming soon to America. Man, when I was growing up in America, all right, in New Jersey and in Florida, like when we had power outages, shit would usually be restored. It would probably be like after a storm, some major event, and it'll be restored that same day. All right, and it's almost unheard of to. But in parts all around the world, man, you got third world countries where these things are a daily occurrence. All right, people live without without power for hours at a time. And when I first came to DR, man, that's how that shit was, man. Like I had to get used to it, like, and that's the first time. That's the first time I read the whole Bible in Spanish. I was like, all right, I read it in English. Let me read it in Spanish now. And then I got into plantation Christianity, but whatever, man. I'm digressing. But yeah, man, that shit is no joke, man. You don't know what you have until you lose it. All right. So existing power plants are projected to retire at a faster pace than installations of new units, and dependence on renewable projects are threatening widespread power shortages, according to a new report by regional power transmission company PJM Interconnection. PJM analysis shows that 40 gigawatts of existing power generation is at risk of retirement by 2030, accounting for 21% of its current installed capacity. Meanwhile, 290 gigawatts worth of new power supply is seeking to connect to PJM's grid, but 94% of this power supply is made up of renewable energy projects that tend to only have a completion rate of 5%. This casts doubt on the ability of new power supply to replace old supply. PJM covers 13 eastern states and the District of Columbia. That's DC, all right? So they're saying that they're not able to replace their grid. I watched a movie recently, man. They're putting this shit out in the movies a lot, predictive programming. Watched this movie, Warning, came out in 2021. It's like a Black Mirror. It's like if they made a movie about Black Mirror. And, in one of the scenes, man, they were talking about instead of the C19, man, they were talking about C2028, C28, all right? They were talking about, man, there were power outages, all right? Buildings was looking run down. America was looking like a ghetto, man. Looking like a third world country. And that's what America's turning into, little by little, man. America's turning into a third world country, man. Hey, somebody said, Somebody once said, America is just a third world country wearing a Gucci belt. Hey, that's true, man. America, is covering up. Is covering up its its nakedness with with false things. All right, with strange apparel. All right. All that shit is prophesied. Like, what do you think is gonna happen if economy's already got messed up? Your economy already started going downhill with the C-19 thing. All right, businesses closing and then lockdowns and all that. And now, people are just recovering. Businesses are just beginning to recover a little bit. And imagine adding this to the equation, right? You're running a business, and then the power goes out. How can you run that business? Especially if you have an office with computers and shit. You need power to run your computers. So this shit is gonna bring even more pressure on the stock market. All right. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of different things that are just gonna add up to the collapse of America. All right, and Jake is gonna feel the brunt of it. All right, Jake is gonna get it the worst. 2/3. Zephaniah 1 verse 11. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. Stock markets are gonna be collapsing, man. I had a dream about that, man. I made a video about this. Turned on the news, man, and then they were just showing all those red lines going down in the stock market. And the newscaster was saying that the stock market has completely collapsed. All the markets collapsed, and when people were going crazy outside, man, shit was hitting the fan. I was looking out my window, man. People were just attacking each other and shit. So what do you think is gonna happen, man? These Edomites, all right, these racist white people in these militias, or these rednecks in their militias, these gun-loving rednecks, they're gonna come looking for people, man. They're gonna come looking for Jake. They're gonna blame collapse of society on Jake. It's funny because they used Jake in slavery to build up America, and now they're gonna put the blame on Jake for the collapse of America. You see how this devil gets down? Verse 12, then it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles. Because there ain't going to be no power. All right? They're going to be shining their flashlights, going through houses with the sword, looking for Jake. And punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. And that's 2/3. They say, oh, nothing bad is gonna happen. God ain't gonna do nothing good, but he ain't gonna do nothing evil either. That's what they think. That the Most High is just gonna be lukewarm. Lukewarm. It's a lie. Therefore their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Hey, so Jake, man. Jake is gonna get ransacked. The houses are gonna get ransacked. Shit is gonna be, collapsing. These power outages going on. And it says the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. So you're gonna have, these cops, men who are willing to fight, right? Cops, soldiers, gangsters, thugs. You're gonna be seeing these dudes. You're gonna see what these dudes are really about, man. You're gonna see if these Bloods and these Crips are really about. All right, you're gonna see what these so-called tough guys are really about, man. In that time, when the SHTF, all right, and society collapses, all right, and Babylon goes to hell. America goes to hell. And only the elect are gonna be able to get out of that. If you ain't part of the elect, all right, you're gonna be included in that. All right, Yahweh Shai is gonna punish you. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shai. Call halal, la Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kodash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone. Shalom up to the elect, Abba Ball, Abad Kal Gawiyam, Abad Kal Adawamyam, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.